All right, guys, I'm back. It's May 17th, and I got 5 players I absolutely love to incorporate into some player props, and we've been on friggin' fire, and let's keep it going, baby. All right, let's do a quick recap. We've hit 94 of the last 126 batters on the channel just to record a hit. Then, if 94 hits out of 126 wasn't good enough for you, I said I wanted to add a new criteria that I spoke about a couple days ago on the channel, and I retrofitted it, or went back just 3 weeks and saw which of the plays that I announced on this channel would qualify under this new criteria, and the results were amazing. We hit 36 of the last 44 batters with this new criteria. It's absolutely amazing. And what's good about that for today is I have 5 plays for today, and 4 of them fit under this new criteria that's hitting. Like I said, 36 times we've recorded a hit, and only 8 times we failed to select a player to record a hit. Absolutely amazing. So that's man, I love it. All right, guys, I appreciate you so much. And if you could just kind of give back to the channel, and I'm not asking for money. Everybody wants money for everything today, in today's day and age. And I don't want any money. All I want you to do is hit that like button. I don't think it's too hard to hit it. You guys know how to do it. You've been crushing it for how many freaking days? Can we crush it a little harder this time? I don't know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, the body of work is kind of lengthy here, and I think it's pretty good. So maybe consider subscribing. I don't know. It's okay. You can maybe wait till tomorrow if you're a procrastinator, but I'd really appreciate it someday. I'm holding out for it. All right, let's go. Let's get the 5 players I absolutely love for today. All right, first matchup, Juan Soto versus Mike Clevenger. And if you've been here a while, what do? We start off with the pitch usage percentage. You see the balls on the screen right there. When you look at the most thrown ball at 41% of the time, the 4-seam fastball, Clevenger is giving that pitch up at a 375 batting average. That's horrible. And what does Juan Soto do against the 4-seam fastball all season? He only hits it at a 348 rate. So there might be a little problem for little Mikey Clevenger, I hope, going into this matchup. That's not looking too good. When you look at his second most pitched ball, the changeup at 23% of the time, Clevenger, a solid only 182 batting average given up, but Juan Soto is crushing the changeup on the season at a 333 rate. And then the third ball, which is basically the second too, because it's so close, he throws the changeup and the slider at basically the same rate. You can see right there. He's given the slider up at a batting average of a 667. It's absolutely horrible. And Soto's hitting that at a little light at 208, but I think that's just fine. Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage for Soto to the tune of he represents the worst 1 percentile of possible matchups from Mike Clevenger. Soto has been on fire all season long. He's recorded at least 1 hit in 27 of his last 35 games. His barrel rate, which measures how well he contacts the ball, is 18.1%, which is in the good range, or the excellent range. His ISO rate is in the good range also at 19.5%. ISO rate is basically his power. So when you figure he hits the barrel of the bat at a decent rate, and his power rating is pretty good, his home run threat is high. So I have him as a legitimate home run threat in this game. And does he have the power for extra base hits? Of course he does. So that's why I'm going to probably play the over 1.5 total bases if I don't put him in a parlay with another player just to record a hit, because that's what it is. Every baseline prediction is just for the player to record a hit. Next matchup. Oh, you know who it is. We've been playing this guy for how long, and I don't think he's ever let us down. But that's not the reason why I'm playing it. It has nothing to do with what he's done in the past. It's what he has to do for us today. I think this is a great opportunity. Willson Contreras against Hunter Brown. And when you look at the pitch usage percentage, Hunter Brown, number 1 pitch, the 4-seam fastball, he throws it to the tune of 43% of the time. He's giving up a 348 batting average against that pitch. Not very good. That's when you get on average, he's giving it up. That means he's going against good players, kind of good players, and sucky ones, and he's averaging 348. You ain't going up against a sucky batter, I'll tell you that. And Contreras, he's crushing the 4-seam fastball at a 325 rate. When you move on, the next most pitched ball by Hunter Brown, the cutter at 15%, he's giving that up at a batting average of 316. Not very good. What does Contreras do against the cutter all season? 357 batting average. And then the curveball, 14% of the time, Hunter Brown throws that on average. He's giving that up to a batting average of 471. And what the hell does Contreras do? He hits that at 500. Oh, I love this opportunity today. Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage for Contreras, you think? And they only have it representing the worst 13 percentile possible matchups for Hunter Brown. I kind of have it a little bit worse, but what do you know? Okay, so he's been on a friggin' hot streak, baby. He's recorded at least one hit in 35 of 41 freaking games. Oh, man. His barrel rate's in the good range at 11%. His ISO rate's a little low. It's like knocking on the door to the good rate. But so I have this one listed as a decent home run threat. I mean, do you think he can throw? Do you think he can hit a home run? He did the other freaking day for us. And he has the power for the extra base hit, which means the over 1.5 total bases kind of bet is in play. But as always, the baseline prediction is just to record a hit. Next matchup, Shohei Otani versus Frankie Montas. And you look at the ball pitch usage rate right there. He's giving up the four-seam fastball at a 241 rate, his split finger at 318, and his sinker he's giving up at a 136 batting average. That's Montas I'm talking about. And you can see what Otani does. He's crushing every single one of these balls. Four-seam fastball at a 362 rate, the split finger at a 300 batting average, and the sinker at a 452 batting average. There's a little history between these two. Otani has 14 at-bats, 4 hits, and 2 home runs. Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage. The worst 1 percentile of possible matchups for Montas. Has anybody been more hot than Shohei Otani other than Contreras I just talked about? I mean, Otani's got recorded at least 1 hit in 35 of his last 43 games. Otani's batting 458 batting average versus right-handed pitchers in the last 14 days or so. His barrel rate's in the elite. His ISO rate's in the elite. So what does that mean? It means he's a home run threat. I could see him hitting a home run. I'm not saying I'll necessarily play it, but if that's your thing and you were thinking about it, he's definitely a home run threat. And he has the power for extra bases. So the over 1.5 total bases is in play. Baseline prediction, as always, just to record a hit. All right, second to last matchup. Same game versus same pitcher. This time, Mookie Betts. We already went through the pitch usage percentage. You can see Betts is hitting 339 off the fastball, 429 off the split finger, and 432 off the sinker this year. Love this opportunity. Extreme advantage for Betts. Represents the worst 4 percentile of possible matchups for Montas. Betts has recorded at least 1 hit in 31 of his last 41 games. When you look at the barrel rate, it's a little low. His ISO rate's a little low for in terms of playing for a home run. So I have him as a low home run threat. He's even a low power for extra bases. I might even consider playing the over 1.5 total bases because he's the type of player that gets multiple hits a game, and he can get a double. So I think I think over 1.5 total bases is something you could look at. But as always, the baseline prediction is just to record a hit. All right, I just said Mookie Betts was the second to last, but I just decided the fifth player, I don't want to suggest him on the channel. I can tell you who it is, but it's just an honorable mention. I'm not going to put the slide up of Freddie Freeman because I just want to make sure people don't look at it and think it's an official play. So I'm not even going to put a slide up. I'll just say if you're in a pinch, I bet you Freddie Freeman gets a hit, but he's not an official play. He just doesn't grade out to where I want. I ultimately decided against him being an official play. So there you go. Just 4 plays, just Contreras, Soto, Otani, and Betts are the 4 players that we're going with, those 4 official plays. And it just so happens those 4 players actually fall under that new criteria that I spoke about where it's hitting at an amazing rate. So we got 4 really solid options. Just wanted to say, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I love all you guys. You're absolutely amazing. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.